Will Healy. I'm marketing manager at Balluff in Florence, Kentucky. I have a mechanical engineering degree from Purdue University. We're a global company. We have locations all over the planet, but we're headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany. But here in Florence, Kentucky, we have sales and marketing office, and we have a warehouse and distribution center, and then we also actually manufacture some of our linear position sensors here in the Florence, Kentucky facility. What is modern manufacturing? Great question. So, it's a lot of different things, but I think the main pieces that are really impressive to me is, while there's lots of automation coming to manufacturing, most of manufacturing still involves people. And people are the #1 asset in manufacturing. And so I love the fact that automation is coming in not necessarily to take the jobs of people, but to make them more effective, more efficient, and to help them get their job done better, make it more ergonomic or more productive. So I always like to say that modern manufacturing is using automation to make people even more effective than it was in previous generations. Modern manufacturing is definitely not our grandfather's manufacturing. I think most people in most textbooks, you see a picture from, there's probably 2 pictures of manufacturing in your school textbook. The first one is from Henry Ford, turn of the century, making cars. It's dirty, it's dark, there's tons of people very close to each other, and not much automation. The second picture that you probably see is something like a steel mill from World War II pumping out parts for tanks or airplanes. Manufacturing is so much different from that. There's lots of automation. You go into a factory like the Tesla factory in Fremont, California, and it's white and there's natural light. And manufacturing's modern, it's using automation, technology. If you see logistics centers with conveyors and AGVs or mobile robots doing really cool things, modern manufacturing is not our grandfather's manufacturing anymore. It's really a new age, a much cleaner and more interesting opportunity. What do I like most about my manufacturing job? Really, the thing I love most about my manufacturing job is I get to see how stuff's made. It's really, it's the best part of the job, to be honest with you. I've seen how a tree is turned into a 2x4. I've seen how ice cream's made and manufactured. I've seen how a car comes together from all kinds of thousands of parts and pieces, and they all come together. Just down the road here in Kentucky at the Toyota plant, they make a Toyota Camry every 50 seconds. So while you've been watching this video, they've been making multiple Toyota Camrys at that plant down there in Kentucky. So that's really incredible to me that all of that can come together. That takes tons of engineers and planning and workers and people to make that happen, so it all comes together, that all the parts come together at the right time. It's called just in time, so that they can make a car every 50 seconds. Why is manufacturing important? Manufacturing is a key component of the GDP, of the output of our country. Taken alone, it's one of the top economies of the world, US manufacturing. And what's really important about it is it's adding to the local communities. Wherever there's a factory, wherever there's a plant, wherever there's production and manufacturing, there are suppliers, there are restaurants, there is a community around that business, and manufacturing pumps multi-factor higher amount of dollars into the economy where manufacturing is. And so manufacturing is important because it's really the backbone of our country, and we make stuff. Why would someone enter a career in manufacturing? I think it really comes down to a couple of things. The first one is automation is cool. I mean, who doesn't like to make things. You know, it's actually in studies has shown that automation engineers are some of the happiest people on the planet. It's one of the happiest careers. So I really like manufacturing as a career path. It also has good money. You know, the average control engineer makes over $100,000 a year. So it's good money, it's a happy job that's really rewarding and fulfilling. We get to make things and be a part of a contributing member in society. And even in other careers, what's really impressive is if you're a warehouse worker, there are good pay for logistics and warehouse people. If you are working in assembly and production, there's good pay and good benefits. If you're working in machining and cutting and metalworking, there are really good opportunities. There are lots of great opportunities for you doing all kinds of things like die makers and robot technicians and automation technicians, mechanics, electricians, assembly workers, quality inspectors, even jobs like accounting and IT and logistics and supply chain, salespeople who understand the technology and understand manufacturing, marketing people who understand the technology and manufacturing. Manufacturing isn't just about the engineers making stuff or the production workers making stuff. It's about the whole ecosystem around them that runs the business. You know, we push and we push and we push to go get a college degree. And the NCES data from the government has really shown that 41% of people that enter college don't finish college. And that's a large percentage. So there are other opportunities for you to be successful. College isn't the only opportunity for you to be successful. I think technical schools are really great opportunities where you can go and get a 2-year degree, or you can go and get a certificate. You can learn robot programming or electrician work, mechanic work. These are great paying, awesome jobs that don't require you to go get that 4-year degree. There are tons of apprenticeship opportunities that you can go and be an apprentice, and you can make 6 figures in those jobs as well. So my real closing thoughts is manufacturing is an awesome career. It is a really fun, interesting, rewarding career, and there's so many different paths that you can come to it. Yes, a college degree is one way you can do it, but apprenticeships and technical certificates and just entering the workforce are all great paths to success with manufacturing.